Leonidas sent in more Greeks to reinforce the phalanx, pressing their weight into the backs of their fellow troops. Volley after volley of arrows filled the sky. As the Greeks began to tire, Leonidas sent in his Spartan warriors. They advanced in a phalanx formation as the exhausted Greeks ran back. The highly trained Spartans slaughtered all in front of them. The Medes saw that their own weapons were useless and in desperation began grabbing at the Spartan spears. Now the Spartans drew the Xiphos and the real butchery began. Space made it impossible for the Persians to take advantage of their superior numbers. They couldn't pack enough men into battle against this unrelenting killing machine. Wave after wave of Xerxes' warriors perished as they tried to penetrate the Spartan shield wall. Leonidas joked Xerxes has plenty of men, but no soldiers. But the Greeks took casualties as well. As the battle moved into the second day, the Persians could make no headway. They were simply not prepared for this kind of fighting, far removed from the wide open plains of the east, where cavalry, chariots and light infantry could decide the outcome. He decided to play his trump card and send in the Immortals. They were a terrifying sight. They carried bows, spears and short daggers. But rank after rank of the elite shock troops fell in the dust. Nothing could shake the Spartans. Xerxes needed a miracle, and it came from an unexpected source. A Greek traitor, Ephialtes, seeing a chance to get rich quick, told Xerxes about a pathway that wound over the mountainside and came out behind the Spartans.
The name Ephialtes has entered the modern Greek language. It means nightmare in modern Greek. Ephialtes is today a nightmare.
Under cover of darkness, the Persians filed up the track and on the morning of day 3 emerged behind the Spartans. Leonidas had been outflanked. He knew this would be his last battle. To avoid unnecessary casualties, he sent most of the Greek army home. The Spartans, alongside their Theban and Thespian allies, would fight to the death. Greeks had warned that the Persians had so many archers that their arrows would blot out the sun. Well, said the Spartan Dionysius, we will fight in the shade. As battle recommenced, the Persians closed in from both sides on the tiny band of Greek survivors. The Spartans, with nothing to lose, fought like demons. The Persians suffered terrible losses. Then Leonidas fell. His Spartan soldiers rushed forward to save his body from capture and mutilation.
The fact that the Greeks fought in the way they did to preserve his body from the Persians at the moment of final defeat again symbolizes how important the position, the status, the role of the king, the leader, actually was.
Xerxes had tried to fight soldier to soldier in the honorable tradition of his Persian ancestors, but he couldn't break the Spartans. He had lost nearly 10,000 men, including 2 of his own brothers. He decided to withdraw his troops. He would finish the Spartans off at a safe distance with arrows. The Spartans regarded the bow as a weapon for cowards because it killed from a distance. Thousands of arrows rained down on the broken Spartans until not one was left standing. They were finished off by the weapons they despised most. The Spartan king had made him pay a terrible price for victory at Thermopylae. 10,000 casualties was a drop in the bucket from such a vast force. But it was a blow to Xerxes and the morale of his army. He was astonished that men would fight for an ideal, the ideal of freedom.
Had the Spartans not done their bit at Thermopylae, then I think the whole war effort, the whole Greek resistance, would have started to crumble.
people of Greece, the courage and heroism of Thermopylae had sent out a message of hope and pride. The 300 Spartans would never be forgotten. A grateful Greece paid the poet Simonides to compose their epitaph. Go tell the Spartans, stranger passing by, that here, obedient to their laws, we lie.